What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, well, with another market watch today. I gotta say, man, I'm taken back by you guys. Yesterday, with all your comments, just over the top supporting the channel, it's been huge for me, and I really do appreciate you guys really wanting to help support the channel by saying, V, no, put the ads on. It's a big deal for me, and like I said, guys, I'm just blown away by it. I'm gonna not have ads on for this week. I just want to try it out. You see, I'm doing really good, and I don't really need the ad revenue. It's awesome, I appreciate it, and eventually I'll turn it back on. But for this week, I just want to try it with no ads, and hope you guys can enjoy the videos as I have it ad-free for this week for you guys. Comment question of the day, actually. So I want to know from you guys, if you had right now $500, we'll go with $500 to spend in the card game Yu-Gi-Oh!, what would you buy? Would you invest in the card? Would you turn around and say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go and buy my deck and call it a day? I'm going to revenue bump these cards. What would you do with $500? Would you put them towards Lightning Storm? One of the biggest questions I'm getting asked is whether or not to go in and buy Lightning Storm. Do I buy Lightning Storm or do I sell Lightning Storm? There's a lot of uncertainty with this card. Rightfully so. A lot of players are confused on this card. It's really good and everyone's really using it, but it's also really high in value. So should you use it or should you sell it? It's a great question. Before I answer the question, guys, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button and comment down below. Also, I have a little notification bell icon. I just did a live stream last night. It was an awesome live stream. Hung out with a bunch of you guys. And to be honest with you, if you want to be part of that, once again, hit it on all notifications. And let you know when I do my market watches. And I'll let you know when I do my live streams, which a lot of these cards are featured on. Also, like I said, guys, if you want to support the channel, I have no ads running. The only thing I ask, the only thing I would love for you guys, if you really want to support the channel, is comment down below. Hey, slap that keyboard and hit enter. I don't care, but please, comment. It means a lot to me, guys, and I would love if you guys could comment down below and let me know whatever you're thinking. And even if it's not about the comment question of the day, tell me what you think about the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Type it down below, guys. And like I said, if it's the only thing I want to support the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, once again, to answer the question about Lightning Storm, it's a really weird question because you're basically saying, hey V, Lightning Storm right now with a $122 market price. Currently right now, unlimited about $121. You can see some first editions roughly around $130 for this card. A 3 of, well, that's about what? Almost $400 for a playset of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Do I hold this card? Well, here's my question to you, because whenever I get a question, I have to turn around and turn back to you and ask you a couple of things. Number one, do you are okay with having $400 that you just don't need? Like, are you okay with having value, $400? Because if you have to place out Lightning Storms, but you can't make your car insurance payment, well, there you go. Answer solved. Sell them. If you have Lightning Storm, but you still don't have enough money in your wallet to get other things in life, sell them. But realize, this card, the minute we start having Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments, even at the locals level, will probably go up in value as Yu-Gi-Oh! players want to grab their hands on this card. Recently coming out of initial assault, it might be a while before this card gets reprinted. If we're lucky, it might get hit in the June ban list, but it's probably not going to happen. More than likely, what we're going to see with Lightning Storm is, as we see regional events happening, Yu-Gi-Oh! players are going to be playing this card, or what they're going to be doing is, they're going to be substituting Lightning Storm for another card like Lightning Storm. It's not as good, obviously. I mean, it's Regeki and Heavy Storm, Heavy Storm, kind of Heavy Storm, Lightning Vortex, whatever you want to call it. It's a lot of stuff in one card, and at 3, it's really good. To be honest with you, I really don't have a direct answer. It depends on your financial situation. I'll tell you right now, like I said, I know you guys say, V, take the ad money. I could buy a place at Lightning Storm easy mode if I really wanted to. The reason why I'm personally waiting is because I'm waiting to go back to the locals, to go and play Yu-Gi-Oh! At my store. And of course, when Konami announces regionals, then I'll probably more than likely will go in and buy Lightning Storm. I'll probably use my TCG player link because they let us do that, but it's just something I would do. I'm not going to buy it now, throw it in a deck box, and then I'm going to take it out and just shuffle cards with it. It makes no sense. But I am going to go in and grab this card, and I think that's the kind of thing you should do if you are financially stable and you do want to grab your Lightning Storms. Why grab it today when you can grab it when we're ready for it? And when we're ready for it, hell, we might be lucky enough and see this card hitting the ban list, which would definitely drastically change the price of this card. The market is always changing, and it could change for Lightning Storm as well. Next, guys, we have Marshall Mech Marcher. Only out of the 2018 Megatons, these tints weren't that good. The card currently is holding a $2 market price, and with shipping, it's almost $3 for this card. I want you to pay attention on the walls, though. You got a 10 wall, you got a 12 wall, 6 wall, 10 wall, 24 wall, 11 wall. That's page 1. It also comes in general, which is kind of cool. This card's going to be used in Emancipators, especially with the new card, Link Cross, coming out, Return Your Code. This will more than likely be a card that'd be a staple in Emancipators. But Here's the thing. Do you go in and grab this card now? No, of course not. Why? There's a ton of walls for it. You can wait for it. That's a lot of hype now. So wait. Unless you have this card already, then great. That means you bought 2018 Megatons, which I feel your pain. But still, like, it's definitely a good card. I just don't recommend you buy it right now. Dark Ruler or more, I don't care. Buy it now. This card's amazing. Dark Ruler or more is more likely not going to be hitting the ban list, and good. Hopefully it doesn't. Because it's one of those cards that mediate the crazy combo decks that we have currently in the game. Whether you're playing Animancipators and playing against a mirror match, or you're playing to stop decks like Animancipators, you really want to rely on Dark Ruler no more. It's an insanely good card. Also coming out of 2019 Gold Spark Megaton, which is insane. This is a Megaton promo card. Not including the cards you get in the Megatons. The promo card, it's $9. I wish other cards were like that. Anyway, looking at Dark Ruler no more, with an $8.50 current market price, the value is actually at $9. And it's not going away anytime soon. In fact, it'll probably go up even higher. Or maybe Konami will reprint it, or maybe they will hit it, which I don't agree with whatsoever. Then we have the Breed Dragon at an Astro Pack 1 with a $23 market price. It's actually a little bit down until you realize, wait a minute, there's one listing that's down. After that one listing's gone, the card goes to $33 to $35, and then that $40 for this card. So yeah, the market price, sure, it's around there, and then it's gone. Now listen, real quickly guys, this is why I always say hit the notification button, because I do my live streams, I cover this, and we talk about this card live. It's 21, there's 33. I don't know if it got bought out yet. I might look like an idiot, but okay, I'm an idiot. It didn't get bought out yet. If you're watching this video, the minute you buy this $21 card, it becomes $33. Just that fast. It's just crazy how the value in the market moves. It's absolutely insane. Not today, evidently. But look at that White Up Carriers and Mighty. Ultimate Rare out of Order of Chaos. The card's holding an $8 market price. But unlimited copies are roughly around $11. And if you want a first edition copy, it starts almost near $15. After that one has been sold, though, it's $16. After that one's been sold, $18. 2 cents away from being an $18 card with an $8 market price. Even still, with an $8 market price, the first listing is about $14. It's almost double the current market price of this Ultimate Rare. This card is a really good card. I think a lot of you players are underestimating this card. I don't think if this card was ever come off the ban, it would do anything crazy. But I do think hype alone would drive this card's price to spike up really high in value. So that's the thing about the market too. People go, oh V, you talk about this card, but this card's terrible. Alright? Comes with the ban, so we think happen to the value. It matters. It matters a lot because whether or not you go in and grab this card now, whether or not you're like, I'm going to go in and grab a bunch of these cards, it doesn't really matter. If this card comes with the ban list, hype will drive this card's price up. You sell into the hype and get money for cards you actually need. That's how it works. Dynasty was a hype card. It went down a little bit, actually. $1.43 market price. It's about almost $3. I mean, it still went down a little bit from its current hype price. Not a lot of you players are caring about this card. It's a premium gold card. It's ugly. And also, its effect is not that good going second. It's decent going first, but that's all it really is. Weeping Idol is definitely better. Only original print, common by the way, at an absolute power force with a $2.40 market price. The unlimited copies is almost at $4 with shipping. Same thing with first edition copies of this card. This card's also a rock monster, so when you use Block Dragon, you can search out Weeping Idol. Pretty good, actually. So, I think this is a really good card. You can special summon it by removing one tuna monster in your graveyard for the special summon this card from hand. So, it's not a card you want to play 3 of if you're playing Animancipators, because you need to have a tuna monster in graveyard. But once you do combo, obviously, Weeping Idol is insanely good. So, I really like this card a lot. I think this card is definitely going to start seeing play if it's not seeing play already. And to be honest with you, I like it a lot more than Ethereum. Then we have Dandelion Ultimate Rare out of Astro Pack 4. $26, but we're in banless season! Well, since we're in banless season, the value obviously is almost bought out. It's $35. I mean, there's 6 of them, but $35. So, banless season, banless hype cards like Dandelion have a potential coming off the ban list. Even if it's a 1% chance, the 1% chance will drastically change the value of this card. Once again, $26 market price is at $35. As we move more near the ban list, I wouldn't be surprised if this card price goes even higher. Then we have Slime Magician at a Duels Pack Rival to Pharaoh with a almost a $25 market price. And Name First Editions are actually at $19. And to be honest with you, this card quickly goes up to around $26 for a while. Then it goes quickly up to $30. This is a good card to buy in general. I really do like this card a lot. It's only one printing out of a Duels Pack card. And it's a collector's card as well. So this card has a lot of potential with it. We also have Rose Archer coming out of Legend Collection 5. It's a super rare. Dollar market price. It's bought out. It's $21 for a name and first edition. The guy only has one listed. That's it. I mean, the thing about this card, though, is it's super rare, so it's the highest rating of the card, but it also came out of Primal Origins as a regular rare. With a 28-cent market price, unlimited, and first editions are around $19 with shipping, basically. I don't know why it's happening with this card, but it's happening. Yatagarasu is a beloved card by nobody that's played in the format. The only time I've ever seen a fight in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! The only time I've ever seen a fight, or the near fight, I should really say, is because of Yatagarasu at a regionals in Manhattan, New York, at a place called Neutral Ground. It's the only time I've ever seen it happen. And I was blown away. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players normally, for the most part, don't want to fight over anything. It's playing a card game. But this card, and the guy just dominating, just going, summon attack, Cyber Dragon attack, summon attack, attack. Like, that whole little thing made a guy almost want to fight a guy at a Yu-Gi-Oh! Event. Original print Yatagarasu Secret Rare is relatively hard to find as well. Coming out originally a Legacy of Darkness with a $24 market price, the unlimited copy actually is at $21. Okay. What's that first edition copy going for? Probably like $22, right? Says nobody. No, the first edition copy is roughly around $60. After that one's gone, I mean, it starts slowly going up, and you can see it hitting over $100 for a Secret Rare first edition original print Yatagarasu. Now, the card has another printing as well. A couple of different printings, I'm sorry. Coming out of Retro Pack is a common $1.44. The Dark Beginning 2, $1.15. Both hard packs, by the way, to find. But original print Yatagarasu, the Secret Rare, well, that's going to hold some crazy value. More than likely going to continue to hold crazy value. As this card hits 100, I think the unlimited versions of the card will also start rising up in value. Just in general, just the hype, the fear, and also for market manipulation. If you've seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch post about it, you know. If not, check out the Facebook group about it. They're talking about a guy who's going in and buying it. I won't do a video on it right now. Might do one later on. But if I don't, hey, it's on the Mark Watch Facebook group. Definitely check it out. Number 15, Gimme Puppet Giant Grinder is a hilariously mean card during the time rulings. So it's a secret rare, only coming out of Number Hunters. It needs 2 level 8 monsters up to twice per turn. During your main phase 1, you can attach one XYZ material from this card, target a special monster your opponent controls, destroy it. If it's an XZ monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. This card is mean. You're talking about doing like a doing a cowboy for game. How about giving Puppet Giant Grinder and making your opponent feel horrible that they left an Exceeds monster on your side of the field? That's mean. The card currently has roughly around a $5, almost a $6 market price. The actual price for Unlimited is around $7. First edition is almost around $8 to almost $9 for this card. It's just a good card to have. I own one of them. You just really want to own one. This is a good card. Solemn Judgment out of Retro Pack 1. Well, what can I say about this card? I mean, it's not a bad value. Obviously, Solemn Judgment, the best version. Even though we had the Lost Arts, which is around here somewhere. Actually, can't find the Lost Arts version. Oh, here it is. The Lost Arts version of Solemn Judgment. It's not bad. It's like $8, which is near its market price, which shipping includes roughly around $8. It's decent. But the Solemn Judgment has value. This is why one move I think Konami made a huge mistake on. You have the Lost Arts Ultra Rare, and then right after that, Konami's like, oh, by the way, it came out Ultimate Rare in OTS Pack 12, so what's going to have real value? Look at Ultimate Rare Solemn Judgment with a $76 market price. It's actually roughly around $85. This card's really good in general. I mean, you can play a bunch of cards in this meta right now, and I think Solemn Judgment is one of those cards to play. I mean, think about it. Going back to the beginning of the video, Dark Ruler More is really good. Solemn Judgment, well, for after your light points, you stop your opponent. And if they don't open the Dark Ruler no more, Solemn Judgment says, whatever you have to, whatever my board is, you don't have anymore. The card. It's just really good. I really do like this card a lot. I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, really are trying to grab the Ultimate Rare Solemn Judgments, because I think this card's going to be harder and harder to find as time goes on. I can easily see this card hitting $100, as long as we have 3 Solemn Judgments in the game. Negates almost anything. It's insane. Beta the Magnet Warrior, coming out of Duels of the Roses, the promo version with a $10 market price is currently at $10. But for how long? It's starting to see play in some variants of Animancipators. Even though I'm not a big fan of the build, it is a good build, evidently, if it won an online Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. This is the only time Yu-Gi-Oh players will ever care about a beta card. Listen, I think Beta the Magnet Warrior is a great card because the Duels of Rose promos were awesome. It was a great game, by the way. And here they are right here. And for the most part, the other versions like Gamma and Alpha, they're under $1. They're actually really good value. They're good old promos. And these are the old kind of prismatic promos that I really love a lot, because it has the prismatic letterings. It's done differently than the new ones we have. And then the background has the prismatic foiling. And that's it. And I kind of like the old school prismatic. These are, you see a lot of these kind of prismatic foiling on like Japanese cards. You don't really see them in English cards. So when you finally got them here like this, I personally thought we were going to see more of these, but it obviously didn't happen. But it's still cool to see these cards. Anyway, guys, that's the Mark for today. I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you want to support the channel in any way possible, comment anything down below, slap that keyboard, comment down, hit the like button on this video. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos, well, you Paisanos have a great day.